This month's main test is a Mack Superliner Titan, owned and operated by Asia Logging Limited, Ruakaka in Northland. Asia Logging Limited's owner Shane Lawrence wanted something different in his next big Mack. He has two superliners. The last one he bought was our winning top truck in July 2014, so this time he's gone for a Superliner Titan. Yes, a Superliner Titan, and it's registered that way. With no more vendor engines in big Macks, the need for the longer Titan-specific hood is now gone, and the Titan runs the Superliner bonnet also. But the Titan is a malleable beast when it comes to custom building. You can start with a 90-ton GCM machine, and by adding things like bigger rear ends, auxiliary transmissions and other bigger, beefier bits, you can build a behemoth able to wear a GCM plate of 200 tons and more. There's a but though. A Titan with a GCM above 90 tonne falls under a different warranty package. In the case of the Asian machine, a 90-ton GCM was ample, as is a Superliner undercarriage. The best differentiators between the standard Superliner and the Superliner Titan are therefore the cab height, the badges, and in the case of the Asian machine, a Southern Cross grille. 62-year-old Jeff Hayward is the big dog's master, and you couldn't get a better man-to-machine fit. He's just like the big MP10 out front, quiet and immensely capable. Keeping 20 metres and 45-tonne upright in Northland requires a certain demeanour, shall we say, and Jeff has it in absolute spades. Jeff is one of those totally calm and unflustered blokes, with the discipline to keep almost 750 horsepower in check for hour after hour after hour on Northland's narrow and tortuous roads. The MP10 is in that it doesn't matter family, meaning put whatever you like behind me, I'll get it to where it goes in a time equalled by only a select few. The peak power of 511 kilowatts, 685 horsepower, hangs around from 1500 to 1800 RPM, and the torque peak of 3150 Newton meters, 2300 pound-foot, turns up at 1000 RPM and is there until 1550 RPM. You can't get the big grunter in manual, just the M-Drive AMT. When it comes to usable, fall in love with AMTs though, the Volvo Group I-Shift derivatives are near top of the pops. Behind the 12-speed M-Drive are a set of Meritor RT46 160 GP axles at 20,900 kg capacity, 3.58 to 1 final drive and locks on both axles. The MP10 is less unleash the beast and more of a strong silent type. While it appears to be docile, the bitumen is disappearing under the tyres at a deceptively rapid rate. It was right up there on trip times from the first load, said Jeff. You just can't tell. And he's right. Considering we're in a bonneted truck, the engine note is lazy and subdued, made even more apparent by the quietness of Mack's power leash engine brake. There is no difference in cab noise whether you're climbing hard or descending with the power leash blades. The burgundy cab interior is Uncle Sam in appearance. It might be all tech underneath, but seeing is believing. The Austerity Club and the dashboard design department at Volvo HQ must look and shake their heads, but for us it's a thing of true beauty. All the gauges are in front of Jeff with Mack's co-pilot telemetry and diagnostic screen top and centre. Shift buttons, switches, climate and the wireless are on the wrap, as is the CB and the CTI controller. The view from the summit is well worth the climb though, and the big bonnet rakes away sharply. The view from the cab is actually really good. Is it too much truck for the job? No, certainly not. Is it too much truck for some drivers? Yes, it absolutely is. If you've even got a touch of Leadfoot Festival about you driving this thing, it's not going to end well. It's an endurance race up here, survival of the fittest machine where the most capable machines will perform to their optimum in the hands of the best handlers. And in that regard, Shane Lawrence has bought himself 2 winning acts. Read the full story in the December 2018 issue of New Zealand Trucking Magazine. Being the December issue, we'd like to wish you all a safe and happy Christmas and New Year. We can't thank you enough for the support and enthusiasm you show for our product and the industry we all love being a part of. Take care. We'll see you soon.